I spent a long time putting these words together. They're all about a wonderful man on the verge of a brilliant life. The only problem is, he never existed. So, I'm about to tell you all about the real A.J. Quartermain.
How'd you know?
A.J. was complicated. He could be a real pain. He made some serious mistakes, as we all have. But I have to admit that he was a first-rate partner in crime. As I'm sure a lot of you here know who are familiar with our various escapades. But despite all of that conniving, there were really only two things that A.J. wanted in this life. To get his son back, and to be a Quartermain. He wanted your love, your respect, your approval, and who knows? Had he lived, he might just have turned out to be that son that you all wanted. I know he never stopped trying. A.J. was a drunk. He certainly wasn't alone in that. Like a lot of members of this family, he struggled with the disease. Sometimes he won. Other days, he drank. But he never, ever judged anyone for having the disease of addiction. In fact, the only person that A.J. ever seemed to criticize, and sometimes too harshly, was himself. A.J. just wanted to be a good son. And he wanted to bring his son home. He certainly never stopped scheming with ways to bring Michael back. Partly to impress you, Edward. Partly to carry on the Quartermain name. But mostly, A.J. just wanted to be a good dad. I know A.J. made some terrible choices in his life. And I think the choice that he probably regretted the most was that night that he drove drunk with his brother in the car. That was a terrible price that Jason paid. And A.J. just walked away without a scratch. But you know, I really think A.J. never really walked away from that crash at all. I really pray and hope that he has now. Oh, one more thing. He loved you. Despite all the mistakes made on both sides. He really loved you more than you could know. He'd really want me to tell you that.